Hey folks, what if you could get 10 plumbing tips that will save you time, money, and a lot of aggravation, and you could do all of them in an hour or so? Well, you can, and here you go. The first thing you should absolutely know is, where is your main water shutoff supply? A lot of folks don't know that, and I'm gonna have a link to a video right up there that will explain how you can find your main shutoff valve in case an emergency occurs, and you could shut it off quickly and avoid damage. That's a good one right there. A second thing is, you should always inspect your pipes for drips or leaks, of course, but another great idea is they have very inexpensive water sensor alarms that are Wi-Fi connected. So if you do have a leak in your basement or whatever, if the sensors come in contact with water, it goes to your phone, it goes to your Wi-Fi. You know immediately, not that you go downstairs and you have a flood. You will know immediately when the sensors touch water, and they're very inexpensive. We also happen to install them. A third one, if you want to clean your drain quickly, some people use chemical drain cleaners. Do not use chemical drain cleaners. Actually, most household drains, the vast majority of them can be cleared with a plunger. You should have a sink plunger and you should have a toilet plunger. They're two separate and distinct. And we actually have a video on the difference between two plungers. Fourth tip, don't ever overload your garbage disposal. And in my opinion, don't have a garbage disposal. Organic matter can be put into the garbage and you're not affecting the environment because it decomposes. Putting it down your drains, on the other hand, most organic matter turns into fat. Not just animal products, but vegetable products as well. Soap, absolutely as well. Don't use your garbage disposal. That's just my opinion. All right, number 5. And this is easier than you think. Your boiler and your hot water heater both have drain valves. Each year, you should drain down your hot water heater, and each year you should drain down your boiler until the water that comes out is not discolored. Not only will it allow both of these appliances to function more efficiently, which saves you money, but they will last longer. They will last much longer than if the coils continually get corroded and covered with corrosion, makes them inefficient, makes them work harder. That's tip number 5. And stay with me, because the 10th one might be the best one. Of course, when the winter comes, you want to insulate pipes, not just pipes that are outside, but pipes like in a garage that are exposed to a draft. You want to close outside spigots unless they are frost-free spigots, which is a special type of spigot. And lastly, if you have any pits outside or in a garage, make sure they're covered. If you have uncovered pits that have plumbing inside of them, even a sewer trap can freeze, just like a water line can freeze. Cover your pits. That's number 6. Now, number 7, this is subjective. A lot of people hate these things, but if you put sink strainers on in your bathroom, you're going to catch all the little grit and hair and all the other articles that create clogs. These are very inexpensive. They're very easy to clean. A lot of people don't like them. That's up to you. And of course, there's different types of strainers. Okay. Another one. Actually, I'm going to give you a bonus. This is called a water restrictor. If you don't have water restrictors, when you're taking a shower, opening a faucet, you know you're getting much more water than what you need, and you're paying for that. And now water is expensive. Put in a water restrictor, you'll save a lot of money, and I guarantee you, absolutely, you will still get enough water to accomplish what you're looking to accomplish. That's a bonus tip. Always check the temperature on your hot water heater. It can be set too high, unnecessarily high, which makes your hot water heater work harder. You could set it on about 120 degrees. It's going to be perfectly fine. Number 9, and this is not a self-promotion, but you have to know your skill level. You have to know when you need to call a professional before you get yourself into trouble, create damage, flood your house out. Now, number 10, anybody that has a sump pump for groundwater, or if something breaks and leaks, You want to test that sump pump at least once a year by lifting the float switch to make sure it works. You do not want to have an event and find out that the float switch is stuck and you are getting flooded. And those are 10 tips, and I guarantee you can do all 10 of them in right around an hour, and I hope that helped you out there.